Hi, my name is Brian Dunn, and this is the first review tape for the Tango Colorado beginning tango classes for beginners level number 1. We started out the class by doing some solo exercises to work on your balance, because unless you can be in your balance, you're never going to be popular, and we know we all want to be the most popular social tango dancers for 1,000 miles around. So we start with our ankles together and our toes a little bit apart, and then we put all our weight on one foot. And we could pick up the other foot. Mostly we want to think we could slide a piece of paper under it, and we wait there for a few seconds till your leg muscles start to cook. I'm feeling it now, so I'm going to slowly shift over to the other side, and I'm trying to move as little as possible while still shifting my weight completely. Okay, so you're going to want to do this for maybe 30 seconds or so. And give yourself enough time to let those muscles start to feel the work that you're asking them to do. Then, while on one leg, you're going to start making small circles with the other leg. This is going to give these muscles even more work to do, and this is where you're really going to be improving your balance. Now, if you're having trouble doing this, bend your knees a little bit, like I just did. That's going to make my balance easier. But you want to try to get to be as tall as you can while still keeping your balance. So now I'm going to shift to the other side because that leg's starting to burn. And now I'm giving these leg muscles and those balance nerves a workout. There are nerves in your ankles and your knees which connect to your inner ear. And that's what lets you develop better balance. Neurons that fire together wire together. So you do these until your legs begin to feel like they're really cooking. Now we're going to alter it because we're going to take a step and then start making a circle. Return that step here. You want to try to keep the leg that you're not standing on free by making those little circles. There we go again with the left leg in this case. Back with the right. Now we're going to take a step to the side. And again, we're going to go to circles. Don't worry if when you do this, you get a little unsteady. That unsteadiness is what's making your brain work harder at getting better at balance. Okay, and again, you want to really feel the work in those legs. Try to really work at keeping off the other foot. Right? And then you're also going to want to take a step back and a step forward. This is going to give all the legs a chance to work in all the different ways of finding balance. So those are the 4 balance exercises. Now, we're going to work on some stuff that requires a partner. Well, this is the partner that never complains. We'll talk more about these in the next lesson, but for now, just notice that I can work my connection exercises by using the same sort of thing I was doing with a partner. First exercise is to get her leg to move without my foot moving by shifting my weight inside my foot. Same thing with the other leg. And then finally, we're going to take a step. We're going to want to do this with both legs, so the whole point here is to make sure that your partner's foot is moving before yours. And if you really have this in a light pendulum thing, kind of suspension in your hand, then you'll be able to feel some of what your partner is going to feel if you're leading. For followers, you just want to practice without these sticks. You're going to want to practice this same idea, taking a step, making little circles when you're done, in all the directions as we did before, except imagine that you have a partner, right? You're doing it with the friend. It's as much as you can simulate if you don't have follower's frame. This is the leader's frame. Okay? Leaders, it's good for you to practice both of them. And finally, with music, we do the walking. Line and dance. I have kind of a small little river here. Here's a pause. I'm doing circles in this pause here. There's a pause with the other leg. Okay. We talked about varying the step lengths in your notes, varying the speed of the steps, varying the length of the pauses, and talked about going around the river. Finally, we talked about rotating the river. Most of you started kind of like this. Gets the job done. But there's a more elegant option. And it comes when we start doing crossing steps. See how she stepped between me? See how I stepped around her here? She steps between us. I step between us. Play with that. Those are the crossing steps. We'll cover more of them next week. Thank you very much. Hope to see you next Tuesday.